It's a brand new year.
It's a brand new presenting duo.
And it's a brand new season of Salford Weekly.
Here's what's coming up on today's show.
We look at the Lowry's big birthday and they're celebrating in style.
Isabella invites us into her kitchen to show us her raspberry chocolate cake.
Holly joins us on the sofa for some fabulous entertainment news.
And we hear from the team over at Shock Sport for all the latest sports news.
Hello and welcome back to a brand new season of Salford Weekly. I'm Bethan Elston.
And I'm Cammy Middlemass, and what a show we have for you. Now, this isn't actually the first time I've presented this show, as I did the first studio episode of Season 3, but I am so happy to be back on this sofa.
Have you missed it?
I have missed it.
You?
The
Yeah.
Roman reporting was great, Oktoberfest and everything, but it's nice to be back.
Yeah, you got to do a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm wearing exactly the same outfit that I wore the
Oh,
first
no
time round.
way.
I know, I
Aw.
thought I'd a wee heart back. And you were presenting last year as well.
Yes,
So-
I did a few. I had some yummy food.
Yeah, so
Yes,
did I
yeah.
actually.
It's
It
good,
was really
isn't it?
good. Hopefully
Yeah.
we get some in the studio as well. One of the prominent landmarks of Media City is the Lowry Theatre, being one of the first buildings cemented in the area.
This year marks a huge celebration for the theatre as it turns 25. Here to tell us more about this cultural building is our reporter Max Lothman.
Hello, Max here for Salford Weekly. Now I'm here in Media City, but more specifically, I'm underneath the Lowry Theatre. Now they are celebrating their 25th anniversary, so I'm here to talk to the people of Salford about what is the Lowry Theatre and what's so special about it.
I think it's great. I think the fact that it's in Salford, not Manchester, it's obviously important to the area. I think especially recently the quality of stuff they've put on has been really good, and they attract big shows, stuff that's been on the West End. So yeah, it's great.
We went to see one called Come From Away over Christmas. My friend gave me the tickets because she couldn't make it. It was good. I'm not the biggest musical theatre guy ever. I like more kind of straight edge plays, but I still had a pretty good time.
So, why is the Lowry Theatre so important for the people of Salford? The Lowry Theatre is named after famous Mancunian and Salfordian painter L.S. Lowry, who famously admired the scenery around Manchester and Salford, as shown with Peel Park regularly appearing in his work. Today, Lowry still remains to be extremely popular, with one of his paintings selling for £7.8 million. L.S. Lowry said he came across his distinctive style of painting when his family moved from Manchester to an urban part of Salford when he was younger. Because of this, he has now become a staple for the people of Salford, with his iconic paintings that are still famous to this day.
I think it's a really recognisable name and place across the whole UK. Salford quite often gets left out and left behind in discussions of Greater Manchester, and so to have such a famous space, such a famous artist who obviously was very intangibly linked to Salford, being here, it highlights not only like Salfordian culture, but it gives accessibility because you can go and look at the gallery without paying anything. Most of the exhibitions are free entry as well. So it really gives that link to people who might otherwise get kind of left behind.
Max Lothman, Salford Weekly.
Oh, well, thank you for that, Max.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I know. Have you been to the Lowry?
I have, yeah. I've been a couple of times.
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I need to make it my mission to go there before I finish up for university.
It's really nice
100%.
that actually for our first year we had to write an essay about one of the shows that were on there.
Yeah.
So we kind of all went as a whole year group.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
It's great.
massive.
Like, I've been to the outlet.
Yes.
But that's
I work
yeah,
in
no,
the
not quite
outlet.
the same, but that's about that. But I do love theatre.
Yes.
I do love theatre.
Yeah,
so try
no,
and
me
go as much
too.
as I
Yeah,
can,
we
not
should,
exactly.
definitely.
100%.
Now, whilst Cammy and I were appearing briefly throughout last season's episode, here is a reminder of the chaos that went on last semester in the world of Salford Weekly.
Did we scare you? I'm excited for like the season though. I have no idea what's going to be thrown at me throughout this season with different challenges, because you literally never know with Salford Weekly. Like if you've watched the series before, it's a bit intense with some of the things you have to do, like Salford Eatley. If I ever have to do something like that, don't know what I'm going to do.
I actually think this is artwork.
Yeah, why
It's
not?
modern art, absolute modern art. Like I see this somewhere like in the tail.
I don't think mine's modern art.
I was baby Gaga, and I was just 2 years old in 2006. My hand was only this big.
Oh,
And now, my hand is this big. So this is context for the first question, okay?
This is high. This is high. This is high. Look at this. Oh, I just got told Katie won.
I won.
Yes. That's definitely taller than that. Stop
It
lying
was
to yourself.
standing.
Quizzical.
Am I joining?
I'm not joining it.
Yes, you are.
No.
Please don't. This is really stressful because I can't see you. So it's like, I think I'm just gonna. Oh!
I can't lie. How are you doing?
I've got the seeds. It's just all the whatever this is, the stringy. Okay.
There we go.
I won!
Ah, there you go. Just got told.
Not only did you win, everybody voted for you.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the love.
Grab your knife with the dominant hand, and with the other free one, you're gonna put it in this Italian bay situation, okay?
Not doing very well here, am I? To be fair, in my defence, I actually forgot what the answers were, so I just wrote down the one I remembered. That was my logic with that one. Yeah, exactly. Also, when I say I've done a 5K, then hopefully, fingers crossed, Katie hasn't run a marathon and I won't get
you'll
shown
be
up.
alright. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll be fine.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was a thought process.
Let's get quizzical.
Wow. Absolute
amazing.
slang.
This
I
is
love
my
that.
favourite part of the
Amazing.
week. The fact that every single time you're like hesitant, we're all like, do we do it? We always do.
Being sat here on the sofa with you is the best part about university for me.
That was so cute. You made me cry.
So, as you can see from that last season, we had the weekly challenge with Emma versus Katie, with Katie taking victory at the end.
But now it's our turn to go head to head in season 4 with Bethan versus Cami.
So, this week's challenge is, as you can see, pie face. Spin the spinner to find out how many times you have to turn the handle. Try to make it without getting any cream on your face. The first person to get pied loses.
Okay,
Right.
should we do rock, paper,
Yeah,
scissors?
let's go rock, paper,
yeah,
scissors.
ready?
Right,
Okay.
so rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes, okay,
right.
yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, okay.
Okay, we're doing best of 3.
Best of
Yep,
3, yep.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, all comes down.
Okay,
Right,
you
okay.
ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn it.
my
Right,
spin
okay.
it first.
Yeah, you spin, so
Okay.
I cream up.
Go on then.
And
How kind are you being? Oh wow, okay.
there we go.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, it's the first one. It's
Right,
our first
okay,
one.
we ready?
Yeah, right, you spin.
Okay.
And I'll
2.
2.
Yep.
Right, okay.
1.
Nice.
Okay, very
we
nice.
got through it. Right,
Ooh,
okay.
We're gonna lose a bit of cream.
Right.
Right. Okay.
2 again.
Okay.
2 again.
Oh. 1, 2. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
It's quite nerve-wracking.
You ready?
Get a bit of sweat on. Yeah.
2.
2 again.
Okay.
Oh. My God. That is literally.
Oh no, the floor.
I know.
Oh, what?
Oh. On the shirt as well.
On a towel.
I know. I managed
so
to win
proud of
last time
myself.
with Emma as well.
Oh dear, sorry about the floor, guys.
Yeah,
we
I know.
mopped that up as
Literally
well.
cream anyway. But 1-0 to you.
I know
For
already.
these challenges, I know.
First episode in, I'm proud of myself.
Well, it looks like I got pie today, which is going to go great with our next segment, actually.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yesterday was National Chocolate Cake Day. Who knew? And our baking expert, Isabella, is going to teach us how to make a pistachio, raspberry, and dark chocolate cake.
I think I'm going to go and get myself cleaned up.
Yes.
I'm going to show you how to make this decadent pistachio, raspberry and dark chocolate cake. It's rich, it's moist, and it's guaranteed to impress. So to start, we're going to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 200 if it's a fan oven. Now we're going to grease line our tins, and this is to prevent our cakes from sticking while they bake. What I usually do is I take my baking paper and then I'll draw a circle around the tin so it's perfectly measured. And then I'll use either a fry light or my size of the tin, just so it doesn't stick around the sides. And now our tins are greased, I can pop this to the side and we can get on with the baking. So to start, we're going to take our butter. Any butter will do. I'm actually just using like a margarine spread, just because it's a bit cheaper. Butter can be quite expensive these days. And we're going to take half the tub. Now this is roughly 250 grams. I'm going to add our milk and dark chocolate. I usually break this into pieces just so it's a little bit easier when it comes to melting. So now we've got our butter and chocolate. We're going to pop this in the microwave for about 1 to 2 minutes until the butter's melted. Then we'll give it a stir. So for the dry ingredients, we're going to add our flour, caster sugar, baking powder and cocoa powder all to the bowl. Now we've got all of our dry ingredients in the bowl, we're going to add our wet ingredients. So first of all, we're going to add the chocolate and butter. And now it's time to add our beaten eggs into the mixture. And lastly, we're going to add our milk. I'm going to add roughly 300 millilitres of full fat whole milk. So with all of our ingredients in the bowl, we're going to give it a good mix until you get a lovely chocolatey batter type consistency. So it's usually better to use an electric whisk for this. However, I've not got one to hand, so I'm going to give it a good old-fashioned mix myself. So once we have this lovely chocolatey battery type consistency, we're going to pour it into our lined cake tins just like this. Now it's time for half an hour in the oven. So now the cake's cooking, it's time to start on the chocolate ganache. So to a jug, we're going to add 300 millilitres of sour cream and then pop it in the microwave to heat it up for 2 minutes. Once we've heated up the cream, we're going to take it out of the microwave, give it a mix. We want it to be nice and hot because this is going to melt our chocolate. So after 30 minutes, it's time to check our cake. So we've got our cake out of the oven. It definitely seems done. It smells done. However, just to double check, we're going to get a knife, and if you just pop it in the middle and pull it out, if it's clear, that means your cake's done. If there's any cake mixture on there, leave it in for another 5 minutes. So now it's time for the fun part. We're going to ice our cake. We're going to take our ganache now, which will be this lovely, smooth, chocolatey consistency. Super rich, not too runny. And what we're going to do is we're going to take about half of the ganache and pop it onto the cake. Now we've spread that nice and evenly, we can pop our second layer on. Now if you are just doing one layer, skip ahead to the decorating part. We're going to pop the rest of the ganache onto the cake, just like this. And then just give it a swirl at the end. And then when the icing dries, it looks nice and professional. Now to decorate our cake, I've chosen to use pistachios and raspberries. Pistachios are really trendy at the moment, and for good reason, they're lovely. So I'm just going to pop them around the side, like this. And to finish off, I'm just going to add some raspberries. And this is how you make my decadent pistachio and raspberry dark chocolate cake. Enjoy!
Thank you so much for that, Isabella. That's definitely made me hungry.
I agree. But you know what I'm hungry for? Some entertainment news. And luckily we have Holly joining us on the sofa for some entertainment news. Take it away.
Thank you guys so much for having me. First thing we're going to talk about is one of my favourite TV shows at the moment, The Traitors. So we had its final on Friday with 7 million people tuning in for the show. Did you guys watch the season?
I did, yeah.
Bits and pieces, yeah.
Just a bit of it, okay.
Yeah.
I love it. So we had Jake and Leanne in the final, and then we had Frankie and Alexander with them as well.
Yes.
But they had took them out without even realising that they were faithfuls as well, thinking that they were traitors.
Yeah, because they can't say anymore, can
exactly.
they?
So they could have won the prize pot, but they didn't. So it was just...
I'm sure everyone was screaming at the TV like, stop, what are you doing?
So yeah, it was just Leanne and Jake, who won. So, and then we've got Dancing on Ice. It's also back on our screens as of from last episode airing on Sunday. Seeing the TV personality Phil McCann being voted off. But however, we also had our first injury with the season with comedian Josh Jones pulling out the show after a twisted ankle in training and ended his skating dreams. Yeah.
That's what scares me about
yeah,
it.
I don't think I'd be able to
I don't know how it's still able to be aired with the amount of injuries that they have.
Yeah.
I know.
Can you ice skate?
No.
No. I break my arm roller skating.
I can, but I definitely couldn't do all that like twirling stuff that they do.
Yeah, and dancing. It just seems, it seems far too hard.
Yeah.
I know. 100%.
But yeah. This is not the first injury of the 2025 competition, as Dame Sarah Story actually pulled out before the competition began this year with a fractured ankle. So, do you guys have a favourite duo if you have watched it?
Do you know who I like at the minute? I really like Molly from The Traitors last year.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and she did like a Beauty and the Beast, because it was movie week, wasn't it?
Okay.
She did a Beauty and the Beast one. I think she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to go
I
far.
only really recognise Chris from Love Island.
Yes,
So
Chris
I
Taylor,
guess, he's probably
they're the
up
only
there.
ones that I recognise.
Yeah.
But obviously before I thought that, what's that girl from Love Island as well? And I got mixed up with Chris Taylor and her, but she was on Dancing on Ice. Sorry, Strictly
Tasha.
Yeah,
Yes, I know who you
Tasha.
mean.
Yeah.
And I thought that was Dancing on Ice, and I was like, oh no, she's on Strictly. But yeah,
Yes.
I think I'd much rather do Strictly.
Yeah, if I had the
Yeah.
opportunity to,
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
I would.
Yeah.
I don't want any no fingers left.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, I've got to say, definitely favourite contestant is Chris. But yeah. And he's partnered up with Vanessa as well. Do you know Vanessa?
Vanessa Boer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
But we also this week saw the Oscar nominations. So they announced them, and there's the musical Emilia Perez, but led with 13 nominations, and just below had 12 nominations with Wicked, obviously. But I'm really excited about seeing how that plays out. Have you guys seen any of the other films?
I've seen Wicked.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
seen
actually
Wicked.
they're not top. You've not seen Wicked?
No, I've not seen it.
Not
I know
yet.
The Substance is another nomination, but I've not watched that. But I want to watch it.
Yeah.
But I've not watched Wicked either. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've not even
you're
watched
late
it.
to the party.
I know.
You're
Well,
green today as well.
I know, we're green. I should be watching it. But I might just go to the cinema one day and just go take myself, wear some pajamas and just be alone.
Yeah, so I had to go on my own as well. So don't worry. It's all right.
Don't take no judgment. But
Once
yeah.
it's dark.
Yeah.
you feel like it's fine. You really can see
Yeah, I'm by myself,
Yeah,
but it's fine.
it's
It's fine. It should be normalised going
It
by
definitely
yourself.
should be.
Shouldn't it?
Definitely.
I love going to the cinema by myself, but yeah. Just see how it goes. But yeah. And then we've also got Lola Young's viral song Messy, my favourite song at the moment. That has reached #1 in the UK after a solid 2-month climb up the chart. And this week we also saw her being nominated for Best Non-Pop Act this year's Brit Awards. Sorry. The nominees also include Dua Lipa, The Last Dinner at Party, Billie Eilish and Chapel Rowan. Obviously Billie Eilish, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Have you got any favourite songs by any of these artists?
I feel like there are a lot like TikTok songs.
Like
do you know?
Chapel Rowan was like the sound of the summer, I thought.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
And then obviously Messy.
Yeah.
Yes,
we
that's
talked about.
all over my TikTok
It's
at the
all
minute.
over TikTok, isn't it? But Billie Eilish, she's my icon. Obviously, I love all of her songs. But I saw them all on, like you said, on TikTok first. Then I was like, oh, like went into her new album, and I just
Really
fell in love
good.
with it.
Yeah,
Really
really
album.
good. Really good.
But yeah, I really hope she wins.
Isn't it crazy that's how like the songs
I
become
love her.
popular
I know.
nowadays?
Yeah, I know. Just from TikTok.
Yeah.
You literally see a song and you're like, oh, what's that? And then you just like go on Spotify and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's still on TikTok, but yeah. And then we also have Scott Mills. He's also presenting a Radio 2's breakfast show, replacing Zoe Ball. In the honour of his first show yesterday, the sign at Stockport train station was changed from Stockport to Scottport.
Clever.
You know.
Wow, that's
Clever,
good.
right?
Aw. Well,
That's what we
thank you,
have
Holly, for that entertainment news. That was amazing.
Yes, and now we move over to Will Valentine and the Shock Sports team to give us all the latest news in the world of sport.
Hi, I'm Will, and this is your Shock Sport Weekly Roundup. Our very own Salford basketball first travelled away to Chester in a preview to our varsity fixture on the 26th of March. Salford left the victors, winning 73-50 in a well-contested game. Our rugby league team was not as successful, however, losing against Man Met. The week before, they did win, with 8 men still on the pitch. Salford City's poor run of form continued, losing 2-1 away to Chesterfield this week. Carl Robinson's side will be looking to retain the form they showed before Christmas. Manchester City beat Chelsea 3-1 at the weekend, with goals from Erling Haaland and Phil Foden taking the Blues to 4th in the Premier League table. They now play Club Brugge on Wednesday in a must-win Champions League fixture. Manchester United beat Fulham 1-0 away on Sunday evening, with a goal from Lisandro Martinez, Manchester United centre-half. They now play FCSB in the Europa League on Thursday evening. Sean Murphy claimed victory at the Masters at Alexandra Palace last week, beating Kyron Wilson 10-7 in the final. The Six Nations begins this weekend, with France taking on Wales on Friday, Scotland at home to Italy on Saturday, and England away at Ireland in Dublin on Sunday. You can find all our videos on Shock TV. I've been Will, and this is your weekly roundup.
Thanks for that, Will. That looks like so much fun. Well, some more fun for today. We are joined by Quizmaster for this season. It's Gracie, our new
Quizzing Queen, young and sweet, live on Quays TV. You've no idea how much I watched that, and I still fluffed it.
Wow, guys, thank you so much for that intro. I'm honoured. I've never had such a good intro.
There you go, I'm excited.
Honestly, me too. Well, yes, this is the start of the most competitive quiz in the whole of Salford. Are you ready?
Yes.
Cammy, this is your chance of redemption from that pie face
I
challenge
know,
earlier.
I need some sort of redemption.
Yeah, let's see how you
100%.
bear. So obviously it's the first episode of season 4 today. Yes. To honour that, I have chose 3 popular TV shows.
Okay.
And it's a question based on the first episode of season 4 from that TV show.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
You're saying that I don't watch TV.
Right, there we go. This could be good.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
I've picked something that hopefully you've at least watched one of them.
Okay.
Hopefully. Okay. First one is on Friends.
Okay, yeah, I've seen Friends.
How do you feel about that? Okay, right.
Bits of it.
Okay, so what animal stung Monica at the beach? Remember, this is season 4. If you remember what kind of era that was.
I have to admit something, that I've not watched it.
You've never watched Friends?
I've seen bits and pieces.
Yeah, I think I'm the same.
That's crazy.
I've just gone with common sense.
Okay, let's see. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Jellyfish as well.
Correct. Both right.
Oh, nice.
Both right.
I was thinking, I don't know many things that sting you on the beach.
Yeah.
I know, I thought one of you might go for B.
Yeah.
Like maybe the beach was gonna.
Yeah, true.
Maybe, yeah.
But, okay. This one, I know you both are on TikTok. Heard that with Holly just
Okay.
then.
Yeah,
Okay. What trending TikTok sound in 2022 came from season 4, episode 1 of Stranger Things? Blank, wake up.
Blank, wake up.
I'll do it in the sound of the song if you want. Blank, wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows.
I have no idea.
I can't spell though, so if it's
That's
spelled
okay.
wrong.
That's fine. That's fine.
I have.
Have you seen Stranger Things? Because I haven't.
I have, but I
Okay.
have no idea.
Right.
I only know, this is the only one that I know.
Okay.
And it's wrong.
Let's see.
But
It was a good hint. Thanks for that
Yeah,
one.
no worries. No worries.
this is wrong.
Okay.
But I think it's still viral from, might get half a point.
Okay.
Right.
3, 2, 1. Show.
It's definitely not what you just said as
Chrissy.
well.
Running up that hill.
Yeah, I
It's
thought
not
I had
that
to
one,
put something.
It is Chrissy.
Is it? Yeah,
It is Chrissy.
I
Well done,
that's
I
what
think.
I was thinking originally.
I know.
Yeah, no, that was viral as well, but I was looking from just season 4, episode 1, unfortunately. But okay, well done, Bethan.
Thank you.
Last question.
Yeah.
We've got 2-1 so far.
2-1, yeah.
Come on,
Okay.
you've got this, yeah?
So this is from Gossip Girl.
I haven't seen that.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
Bits and pieces.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Who does Blair meet over the summer who she believes is a real prince? So I'm going to give you 3 options for this one.
Thank
There's 3
you.
names. So like I said, Prince, okay, royal.
Yeah.
So we either got Louis, William or Charles. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think I can figure this one out.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Charles.
Charles, it was Louis.
Oh, I was going to put
It was
Louis, but I didn't know how to
Prince
spell
Louis.
it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you broke the white.
No,
piece
yeah,
then.
so did I. I had to snap that in half. Get a bit
not
two
Louis.
twos. Huh?
You've not put Louis.
No, I put Charles.
Was Charles the answer?
No, it was Louis.
It was Louis. That's why I'm saying you win. I didn't break it out of excitement. Yeah.
No, okay, so Bethan, well done, you won that round.
There you go.
Thanks.
That's
well
so
done.
2-0 today. I know, 2-1.
Wow.
You need to redeem yourself next week.
Yeah, next week. I'm going to have to get practicing.
Absolutely.
Just
Start revising
general.
everything.
Yeah, literally everything. I'll get back on that cream as well.
Yes.
Have a little practice with the cream.
Well, thank you so much for that, Gracie. Thank you for coming in. That was amazing. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for on today's show.
Yes, but we do have a brand new show up next, Off the Record, with Lewis Speed and Tom Turner. So be sure to tune into that. Here is a wee taste and a wee tease of what to expect.
Good evening. And I'm Lewis, and coming up on Off the Record tonight. It's Independent Venue Week. I took a trip down to Manchester's very own Rat and Pigeon to see how much the event means to grassroots spaces.
This is a place where people can go and share ideas and be supported.
And we'll be doing our world famous quiz, where we'll let you know the end of the season forfeit tonight. All that and more to come tonight on Off the Record.
Wow! That looks amazing. I cannot wait to watch that.
Oh, me too. Thank you so much for watching today, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.